Hello, people. Today I'm going to tell you about a very bad thing that Timo Tolkki has done. Everything started on summer 2012, 2 years ago. It was a very beautiful summer, and Timo Tolkki announced that he was going to release a new CD. It was going to be called Project Credo, which was to follow the style of his classic variations and themes, released, I believe it was 1994. He was going to release the album in a crowdfunding way. For those of you who don't know what a crowdfunding is, I'll explain. It's very simple. First, you ask for the money to release your project. If you have released enough money to release your project, then you do release the project and give the people, whenever the project is finished, whatever they have paid for. Yeah, because you don't necessarily pay a unique amount of money. You can pay different amounts of money. For example, in this case, you could pay some money to just receive the CD, or you could pay more for having your name in the credits, which was $60, or you could pay $120 and receive two versions of the CD, or you could even pay, I think it was $5,000 and receive a guitar signed by Timo Tolkki. Lots of bands and artists have released albums in this way, so there is actually no problem. I myself, as an artist, have worked in this way because I have no money to produce things, and it's everything always works correctly. The platform where Timo Tolkki wanted to release this project was My Pledge Music. This is a very trustable platform with thousands of famous and not that famous bands. Some months after this, and having achieved the total money he needed, he announced that the project was not going to see the light of day with that name. He wanted to release Avalon instead of Credo. So he informed My Pledge Music and gave the option of receiving the same thing that we had paid for, but instead of Credo, Avalon. We thought it was a nice deal, so we had to state that we wanted Timo to keep the money, and he, in exchange, would give us the same thing we pledged for, but in the new CD, Avalon. Pledging is the verb used for giving money in a crowdfunding, okay? Some of us pledged for our name in the credits, which was $60. Yeah, a bit expensive, but well, it's an artist we like, so we don't have problems spending money with him. This is like, we love you and your music, so we give you lots of money, even it's something expensive. That's the message we want to state when we give $60 to an artist just to have a name in the credits. When Avalon saw the light of day, Timo Tolkki announced that, well, I can send you the CDs, but I didn't include your name on the credits. Well, things that happen. But you will still have the CD and you will still have it signed, as you paid for having it signed. Not only the name of the credits, also signed. Some months passed and there was no CD, signed or not. It was not only some months, it was actually 1 year and a half, which is a lot of time. So, the beginning of this 2014, some people decided to ask Timo Tolkki, "Hey, what is happening? We I don't know how to talk now. Will we someday receive the CD we paid for?" And he was like, "Well, maybe it's too very difficult. Well, I can give you the CD, but without sign." Okay, so I have paid $60 for a CD with no signature on it. Signature on it. Okay, that's too great. Then Timo Tolkki stated, "Well, all CDs have been sent, have been shipped, and they have been shipped signed. But nobody received a single CD. So it was a lie, obviously." Then we stated, "Hey, we haven't received the CDs, so we know you are lying." And he was like, "Well, yes, maybe there was some problem. Maybe we can solve it by refunding the money you paid. And then everything will be fine, you will be happy, and you will be buying my new CD." Okay, we thought, perfect, you refund us our money, and we use this money to buy your CD in a normal way. Then the refunding took its time. He was like, "No, I'm in the hospital," and then he uploaded photos to Facebook which didn't match the reality of someone who is in the hospital. And he was like, "Well, I don't know, maybe I can't refund your money." And we were like, "Hey, why are you not refunding our money?" And he was like, "Well, because you are stealing music." And we are like, "Wow, exactly are we stealing music?" He was like, "Well, you do steal music. Here's this graphic of how Lady Gaga music is sold more is downloaded more than bought." And we are like, "Well, we don't care about people downloading Lady Gaga's music. Actually, she is rich, and you are also rich, and we have paid 60." Well, I paid 60. Some people paid 120, and some people paid 200 for this album. So you have our money, and you are accusing us of stealing you? Well, that's not fair. Considering that if we are the kind of fans that gives you hundreds of dollars just to have a CD, I could assume that we are the kind of fans that have all your discography. Maybe we even have the discography in various editions, like in Japanese edition, in French edition, this kind of things. So, as his statements were totally impossible to understand, he disappeared. This occurred in Facebook. I think I have the images somewhere in the video. They may be playing. He decided to disappear from Facebook, like, "Oh, people in Facebook are horrible with me." Well, we are not. Before disappearing, and after having accused us of stealing music, he stated that we were not going to see any money. Any money, our money that he has. Well, that's not a nice thing to say. That's not a nice thing to say in a public place like Facebook, which can be used against you. But okay, you will see what you do with your life. Your reputation. After he disappeared from Facebook, I decided to go to his forum in Avalon and ask him a simple question. When are we seeing our CDs? Are we seeing actually our CDs or not? And he didn't answer in a nice way. He was actually very arrogant and rude, still keeping accusing us of things like, "Hey, you're a headache," and this kind of things. And we were like, well, I answered him, I only want to have some kind of organization so every one of us can have the CD. So you can send every CD or all the money to the people at the same time, so it's not a mess. So I'm not testing you, I'm trying to help you organizing things. But he was still like, well, I don't care about you, I don't care about your problems, this is your problem, it's not mine. Well, it's actually your problem because we have paid you for one CD, you have not sent us the CD, and this is called Swindle. Yeah, this is called Swindle. You can call it whatever you want, you can say I'm lying, but and you can oversee the truth, but that doesn't make it less truth. When you pay for something and you don't receive the thing you have paid, this is called swindle. And this is against law. Okay, you're a public figure and you're doing things against law. Oh, and you're Justin Bieber. Very well. You have mm, improved your level a lot. People say Timo Tolkki is crazy. I don't think so. I think he's a very intelligent person. He just likes to be rude with people who don't deserve it. One other example of his rudeness occurred in Madrid. Madrid, I don't know how this city is called in English. Madrid, cojones. There, he was playing a concert alone with a band from Madrid. It was in a tour where he was touring alone, but with bands from the place he was touring, which was a very nice idea. It was very nice, was very cool. People was very happy with that. So there was this band in Madrid playing with him, playing his songs. They learned his songs. They never performed before. There was no rehearsals, but it was very nice. But at one point in Father Time, Timo Tolkki went totally mad, and he stopped playing. Why do you stop playing, Timo Tolkki? Questioned everybody. The people of the band obviously decided to stop the song and question him. Why are you stopping playing? Do you feel okay? I think that's nice because they were worrying. I don't know how to spell this word. Worrying about him. And he, seeing that people were worrying about him, was like, oh, you are so bad artists. You stop playing when some of the members of the band stop playing. Boo, boo. Let's everybody boo him. Boo, boo. Yes, he exactly, well, maybe not exactly, but I remember the boo boo and the accusation, and it was a very rude accusation for someone who is worrying about you. This was not nice. He likes to accuse people of things that they don't do, and he likes to humiliate people for the sake of yes, and that's not nice, Timo Tolkki. You're not nice. What the hell has happened with you? Please be nice with people. Be nice with your fans. Your fans support you. Your fans love you, so you should owe him some respect because lots of people don't like your music. Lots of people dislike you and your music, so you should be happy to have a lots of fans that are still with you, and you should take care of them because you are losing them when you do this kind of things. He also dared to state, well, I am very excessively kind with my fans. Well, could you give us just some example of that? Because when he went, every time he has come to Spain, and there was a signature event announced. Every time it has been cancelled because some random reason we had never known. For example, in the Metal Way Festival in 2007, he was going to sign his albums, uh, not only him or the band, from 4 to 6, and then suddenly he felt he didn't want to, and he also didn't want the band to sign them, so it was cancelled. This is not a nice thing to do, and well, you can still change it, you can still be a legal person and give the people the things they have paid you. You could still be kind with your fans, and you could do something for your reputation because you are doing very bad, but well, it's your choice. And remember, this is for the people who didn't like this video because of the true things I'm stating. You can oversee the truth, but that won't make it disappear. That won't make it less truth. The truth is the truth, oversee it or not. Thanks for watching. Well, thanks for listening.